Well guys, we're back in the shop. We're still in the high 90s. We are getting a little rain at night. We had a really good storm last night, but all it did was make us really humid now. I think it was 78% humidity, and I don't know what the temperature is now, but it's 80 something in the shop. So this is what I've been doing. This is actually out of a blender. Nice little motor. It's an older blender, and if you look right there, you probably can't see the color, but I hit that with a wire wheel right here, and it's actually copper. It's not Chinesium. So we got that going, and over here we've got this going. This is an old computer. Old, I'm going to say it's 95 or pre-95, I'm not sure which. And I pulled the sides off here, and although they're plastic on that side, they're steel on this side, on both sides. Everything in here is steel. It's a steel frame. Here's some of the wire I pulled out, and if you look really close, everything is gold. That's gold. The pins are gold. Pulled that ribbon cable out. Everything in here appears to be gold. I mean, if you look right here, all these pins, all gold. You can't see back in there. So I'm going to do the tear down on this puppy and see what we can do. I'll be back. Alright guys, so we're going to keep after this. We'll take some more of this stuff out. I already got this power supply loose. I just can't get it out. Well, maybe I can if I can get it out this window. Yeah, I got to get the wires off and whatnot yet, so we'll do that here in a bit. In the meantime, let's get some stuff off of here. Oh my goodness. So what we want to do is pull this off. Wow. Maybe I'm not smarter than the computer, huh? I'll be back. Alright guys, we got all the covers off. And to get these plastic ones off, you need to have one of these. This giant screwdriver, and you just pry it off, and it will break some of the tabs, but you really don't care. Here. So now what we're doing is we're getting this power supply out. Finally got everything unhooked. Lots of wire. There we go, there's the power supply, transformers, lots of wire. Goodly. And I also got the one drive out. Oh, you can't see over there, can you? Anyhow, well, it's right over there behind the grill. And, all right, we'll be back. Alright guys, just pulled the memory card. Here, look at the gold fingers. And everything on this board seems to be gold. I don't know. We'll get this board cut up and get the, there's some more over here by my thumb. Alright, that's another one done. I'll keep coming back. Alright guys, we got another board out. Just got a few more items up there in the frame. Here's all the slots for the memory. I'm not sure you can see how good you can see this here in the shop because gold fingers. This is all gold. This is all gold. These are all gold. Very cool. Good cards. Good cards. Old stuff. Now this is the motherboard. Little fan and heat sink. And heat sink. Gold pins. These don't look gold. These are just regular. These are gold. These are gold. Another heat sink. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to interrupt this video for an emergency steel pickup. And what you're looking at here is my neighbor's moving and I've got this load of steel from him. He needs to get rid of, and there's probably another batch over there yet that I'm going to get. So I'll be back here in a minute. Guys, this is a pretty nice load. There's 3 lathe ways. You know, that's the rails on a lathe if you don't know. In here, and I'll get that out, and there's a nice big piece of copper pipe in here, and plus a copper fitting or 2. So let me get some of this out of here and we'll get going. Heavy. Okay. Well, this one is heavy. Yeah. This one's copper, and I don't know what that does. This is full of miscellaneous bolts. These we're going to cut, so I'll be back here in a second. Alright guys, we're going to cut this off because it's way too long for my truck. Right here. Alright guys, we're going to cut these studs up so they fit and I don't have any overhang on the truck. So this one's only a 6 foot left. I got 2 more. Guys, these last 2 are, I think they're 8'6". Which cut them both at the same time, maybe. Alright, go stack these babies. Alright guys, so this is what we got. That's full. All that pipe. There's some, looks like 1.25 inch, 1.5 pipe. Tow eye up there from something, a piece of galvanized, some more pipe down there. Some sheet metal over there. Angle iron, rebar. Just all kinds of stuff, and this is full of bolts and nuts and angle iron and brackets and stuff. So that was good. It was worth the effort. We're almost double what we had before. Plus this nice big piece of pipe, and lo and behold, it's copper. All right. Hey guys, I'm going to take some of the chips off these boards. There's a lot of different ways to do this to get the fingers off of the chips, and I guess these are 3 of my favorite tools right here. A pair of needle nose, and what I use the needle nose for is for holding the card when I'm taking the chips off. Side cutters, or I'm sorry, tin snips. That's what I use to cut the cards, you know, if I'm going to depopulate in something that, you know, that like this is worthless junk right here. So we just do that, and that can be thrown away. It just makes it easier. And last but not least, the heat gun. And the heat gun is probably the most important. I don't know what's wrong with my camera here. I can't get it to change, so let me fix the camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Now what I do on the card, I don't know if you've seen it on some of my other ones, but I heat from the back, and when I do that, then the solder loosens up, and then you can take tweezers and do that and pull it, or take even needle nose. So either one will work. So this works really good. Got to have your ducks in a row to do it. The reason I'm using needle nose is because this gets really hot. This will melt solder, this heat gun. There it is. Let's do this guy. So after you get it going like that, the board's hot, and then you can just keep going. Notice I'm not even using tweezers or the needle nose now. If it's hot enough, you can just pull them off. Okay guys, that took about 2 minutes or so, 3 minutes maybe. This is scrap, that's scrap. Cut this with the tin snips, and we will heat this later on and just be able to hit it like that. And that's how some of these chips came off, same way, just hit it. But it works better with a screwdriver. You can get off what you want, because I got some stuff here that I don't want. But anyhow, that's how easy and how quick that goes. So that's one card out of that whole stack over there. Over here, you see the motherboard and all those other cards right there that still need to have something done with them. So anyhow, that's it for that shot, and I'll be back. Alright guys, the other thing is, on these older units, there's a lot more steel than there is on the newer ones with all the plastic and whatnot in them. So there's a couple ways I can go about getting all this out of here. I can either drill out the pop rivets, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to do, or I can cut this. And I'm going to just have teeny little pieces if I cut it. So I'm thinking, so I've got 3 pop rivets here and 3 on the other side. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and drill that out and take it apart. Alright guys, the only reason I'm doing this, drilling it out instead of cutting it, is so I don't get gigged. We're having a mix of aluminum and steel, and I don't know what they can say about that. So what I'm doing is I'm drilling out these rivets. These here, I've already taken this piece out that was in here, and then I'll just tap them out with a punch and go. So it's a little time consuming, but I know I won't get gigged. So that one didn't come all the way out. We'll get it. So and all I do is this end of these. That all goes in the aluminum pile. These will come out. So that should take all of this loose, but it didn't, so. Oh, there's a pin right there, that's interesting. Don't care anymore. Alrighty, so that's what we're doing that for. Alright guys, this is the one of the sides of this older unit. If you look here, these are all the little tabs that I had to break off up here. But this whole inside is steel right there. And the plastic comes off. And then you have all this steel. The newer ones are all plastic. So guys, this is the plastic left of the case. Over here is some of the metal. That's the case there, and some more on the inside, and I get some more outside. But it's about 80% humidity today. We had a real hard rain and wind last night, and Hurricane Hillary's supposed to get here today and tomorrow, and I don't know how much of it we'll get up here. So I'll probably be over here working on all these goodies. But for today, it's hot and it's humid, so I'm calling it quits for today. And maybe I think I'll call this a video. So we'll just say thank you for watching, guys. You know, I know some of this stuff probably doesn't interest you at all, and but when we don't have water and whatnot, and it's just really hard for a prospecting channel to do prospecting videos. So I've wandered off into this scrapping portion of it. So it still has metal in it. It's not yellow metal, but unless it's brass. But anyhow, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe. Come back again, give it a good comment. Share it with a good friend. Thank you so much for watching.